3, 2, 1, go. Yeah,
crap, I got barbecue sauce on my pants.
Thank you,
Great
Jarool.
start.
Wait, why are you using barbecue sauce when you have problem with ketchup?
Because I
Because
find barbecue sauce in my fridge, so you expect me not to use it for my fries?
Use ketchup.
Whatever.
Well,
Do
one
not
piece of
make-
happiness.
Do not make me read that
whatever.
struggle tweet, please.
What struggle
Wait,
tweet?
what's the struggle? I didn't see it yet.
Do not make me read it, Ali. Let someone else read it.
I
Please.
think Lachlan read it, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is mine.
Yeah, welcome to BTA Podcast,
But there's a second part to it.
episode 27. I'm Ali, joined
Season
by
2, episode 7.
Jarool,
Yeah, man,
Lachlan,
how things?
and KL.
Yo.
Hello.
First things first, how y'all doing on the Kelly mood board?
Number 9.
Nice.
I was a 5 and now I'm more like a 6.
What
Jarool?
happened? What changed?
I calmed down a bit and I got some good words from a friend of mine that helped me feel better.
You're
What was a
welcome.
good
I don't know
word?
what I said, but you're welcome.
No, fuck you. You ain't doing nothing.
Well, yeah.
No thing.
Anyway, I was at 5 earlier today, but now I feel like I'm 9 because I hear with the boys and we're here doing the podcast.
Nice.
The boys.
I'm feeling like a solid 1.
Why?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, let me fucking
Actually,
get into it.
no. I understand why.
No, yeah, let me get into it for the people, right? Let me start from the top. You'll understand
Good
that's how much
segue
of a
into-
shitstorm
Ain't doing
this
the
is.
struggle tweet today?
Oh, we'll do struggle tweet after. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, we have time.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah. First things first, I had 2 things due this week. I had a really long assignment. Well, there's a 2-part assignment actually. So it's a test, assignment, and then a test. And the way it's structured is like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right?
Oh boy.
I do the first test. Then Tuesday, I look to do the assignment, right? And I start doing it at like 1 a.m. on Tuesday morning, right? Well, it would have bleed over into Friday, right? Like, I was supposed to do it on Thursday, it bleed over to Friday morning. 1 a.m. Friday morning, I believe. Time is a blur at this point.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It honestly is.
I take so fucking long to do that assignment. I end up not sleeping. And that continue until I reach about like 41 hours of like just no sleep. Like, I finished the assignment, but then at that point, it was like the middle of the day. It was like 1 p.m. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna just fucking stay up a little bit so my sleep cycle not completely thrown off. So I ended up staying awake for the next 41 hours. Went to bed.
That's-
Wake up to do like the very last test I had to do. That was today. I ended up doing that at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Then I went back to bed. I was asleep in my fucking bed. Fire alarm go off. Second time for the fucking month. The fire alarm going off. And yep, there's a picture of the fire truck outside of my building.
Honestly, that's a struggle tweet in and of itself.
Yeah, I checked the struggle tweet account. You'll see.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Content.
That could have just been the struggle tweet of the week.
How you gonna read that?
Just a second time this month. That's all the content.
For
you
all the
need.
visually impaired people out there, red fire truck, grey building. The picture
What-
sideways because I didn't see in my phone
How
properly.
do they know what the color red is? How do they know what the color red is?
Maybe they turn blind later on in life so they know what red is.
That is actually a good point.
Yeah. That's actually like a thought experiment. It's like explain the color red to somebody who has never seen before.
You can't really explain colors because colors themselves are descriptive.
That's why it's a thought experiment. Fucking-
I mean, it's not really that complicated of an experiment. It's not really that complicated to understand, you know?
If you think about
Yes,
like
it
the ways you
is.
could do it, then you know you're trying to
Oh.
describe objects. Bro, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Eating into your fucking microphone, boy. Yeah, it's like trying to describe things with like such qualities so that, you know, they exude color to somebody.
I'll come later.
So like if I described the bottomless pit, you would think it was black. But if you tried to describe the color black to a blind person, you could just say what you've seen right now is black.
Yes.
What?
That would be a lot easier.
Unless they could still like see light, but not like if you like
Yeah,
if you stand
yeah.
out in the day and you close your eyes, you'll still be able to see.
The lights on the eyelids, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I was stuck outside in an hour in my pajamas, and it was like 3 degrees, and it was about to rain.
Oh, what a warm day.
Yeah. I was lucky I got inside before it started raining, but I still froze my ass off. I had to turn the apartment heating up so I could go back to bed. And then I fell asleep and I woke up at like, what time I even woke up, Kale? What time I sent you a message?
You. Oh. 7:15.
That explains the late start. Because I woke up in the middle of when it was supposed to be sound tested. So yeah, now we're here. And that's why I am a 1. Alright.
Nice.
Great, man. Can I explain why I felt like a 5 earlier today?
You just
Sure.
did. You already did.
Oh,
You said like you're 5 because you're here with the boys.
no, I said
No.
I'm at 9 because I'm here with the boys.
Oh,
I was
okay.
a
Yeah,
5.
go ahead.
Yeah, I was at 5 earlier because like I kept chilling out, relaxing, doing some Final Fantasy stuff with meat. Excuse me. 5 o'clock reach. My boss called me and she's like, "Hey, are you supposed to be off today?" I was like, "Yeah, it's in the schedule. I'm scheduled to be off today." And she's like, "All right, cool. Listen, I got to send you a username and a password for your Popeyes Academy. I want you to do a training for your 2 coworkers, yeah? For these 2 coworkers of yours, because they can't really speak English or read English." And I just say to her, "Doesn't it have like a Spanish option?" Because like these sites are supposed to have like a thing where you could be like, "Oh, I can switch the language to Spanish." And she's like, "Yeah, but that's too complicated. But I can ask you to do it for me because you're just sitting at home doing nothing, right?" I was like, "Yeah, you're right." So she sent me the message with the username and the password, and she's like, "Listen, I need you to do all the training for your 2 coworkers here." And I was like, "So they done get on my case to finish mines because how to say." They want me to do mines because the higher ups get on their case because they saying that how their employees not doing their training. So now me as a shift leader, I have to do the training for them.
Nice.
And I was honestly thinking that like, oh, probably I'll get like a bonus or something. But no, you know what they tell me? They tell me they'll give me a $20 bonus. $20. What could $20 get me?
$20 can get you a lot of things through, but it's not
A
a lot.
Popeye
Nice
sandwich.
Popeyes.
Yeah.
That is true.
We are such terrible people.
Be grateful for that $20.
No, but at the same time, it's just a $20 bonus. When they
Yeah.
specifically say that the hours that you spend on the training thing should accumulate to like getting paid at that amount of time. So I just like say to myself, so these people are basically bribing me. They're robbing me at the same time by not giving me the money that I supposed to get for doing this training. For
So
them.
yeah, you're supposed to do that in like 1 hour, basically, to like not go negative.
Yeah,
I kind of shit.
and I did that.
Oh, nice.
And I did that.
Oh, we got
I did the work for them. I did the work for them, and then after the whole $20 bonus spangle, they say like, "Hey, I need you to do it for one more coworker," and they say they'll give me a free family meal or something. And I just think to myself, so
Okay, wait. Let
a
me do the
free
math
family
now. A family meal is like $10, right?
no, a family meal is like 20.
Oh, weird. Yeah, then it basically add up in monetary value. It's still pretty fucking shitty, but
I feel like everything about the situation is still pretty fucking shitty.
yeah, you know the
You need
value
a-
there. If you
You
manage
need
to
a
do it in an
better
hour, again.
job.
Honest to God.
You need them to promote you to manager already. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I've been telling Jarrell to
Like ask
to
about getting
apply
to
for, like-
get moved to a branch where they need a manager or something. Anything.
yeah, because you've been working for so long at a managerial sort of position.
Yeah.
You have the skill set to do it. Because what do store managers do? Just tell you do everything, and then
Yeah.
We're making this
You
man
could
more
wanna do
class conscious.
Like this week was probably a real hard week for me because they wanted me to close Sunday, which is fine, and then I close Monday, and then Tuesday. Normally I just open on a Tuesday, but this time they want me to close Tuesday, which I was like, okay, I get a little extra time to sleep. But then when I get to work and I look at the employee schedule to whoever was scheduled for today, I just see myself and one other person. I was like, oh,
Yeah, man. Alright.
You know what? You know what, Jarool? I'm proud of you.
why
I
you
think
proud
I
of me?
speak. Shut up. I think I speak for everyone here
You don't speak
when
for
I
everybody.
say
No.
we proud of you.
I don't know, Jarool is kind of like an active threat when you're on the premises.
Yeah, no,
You know
but
what,
like
Joel?
the
I
fact
am
that
proud of you.
the fact that he hasn't
Thank you.
gotten fired because of
Yeah,
that.
you know what? You're right. Jarool, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm proud of you.
let me get into the struggle tea. This week's episode brought to you by the following. Lachlan, go ahead.
Yeah, Kale, read it.
Hey.
Especially the first one, Kale, read it.
I'm in love with my dudes. Call it homosexual.
Who was in
No.
Paris?
Dudes in Paris.
Who 21 Savage stepping on?
What?
Yeah.
Leave that sprite away. Go ahead.
So one after the
Stop.
other, it
At all.
I'm in love with my niggas, call it homosexual.
Mhm.
Had to murder my dog, call it homicide.
Okay, hold on. Let me pause. That's so fucking stupid.
What?
Had to murder my dog. And then you
Call it
just
homicide.
turn around and make a pun.
Jonathan, do you not understand the format of these treats?
It's a fucking whatever. Go ahead.
My boy's got the same name, call that a homie name.
Gas emoji.
Help my guy shop for hardware, call that homie depot.
Why this sweat emoji?
Because I needed emojis for each of them, and the sweat emoji felt right. And then the last one is, bro and I so alike, we like the same man. Call that homie genus.
God fucking damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, reminder you can
Yeah.
follow us on Twitter for more struggle tweet content at BTA struggle TWTS.
Not gonna lie, I kind of shocked you didn't pick the tweet that I make with the Genshin thing. Because you real pull up on me on that one.
What?
Mhm.
What tweet?
The Genshin tweet that I make on my Twitter. And you just pull up on me and be like, well, boy,
Nobody asked you about this, man. You had luck, but I was being a hat. But
Yeah, why aren't you?
Anyway,
Please.
let me get into it. Who's topic?
I have friends other than you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, first topic let me get into it. This boat. I understand that none of you have heard about this boat.
I have
Never
heard
heard of
about
any
the
of them.
boat, but I don't know much about the boat. All I know is that it's stuck.
Right, yeah.
I did hear about it 10 minutes ago when you first told me about it.
Nice.
Yeah, that boat not moving nowhere.
Yeah, let me. What's the name of the boat? The Ever Given, right? Has been stuck in the Suez. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Hey.
SUEZ canal. It got stuck. What is it filled with? This is in Egypt, right? It's filled with brand new Kia
Yeah.
automobiles, pieces of Heineken beer, live animals, and billions of dollars of crude oil and other commodities.
oh, see, catch me with the Heineken. Look like we have a ship to go track down.
Hey.
Not the billions of
Whoa.
dollars of crude oil. You think about the Heineken.
Boy,
Yeah, I mean-
Heineken.
Billions
kinda
of
drink
dollars
oil.
of crude oil.
But still,
Real estate.
Heineken
What
was
are
high.
we, Americans?
Okay, but you can
Listen.
take the oil and cover yourself in it, and then you can just float on water for the rest of your life. And if it rains,
Let's
you can fly.
Go.
Oh, wait,
What?
wait, no. Actually, no, wait. Actually, you know what I could do? I could get the crude oil, sell it off, and buy more Heineken than the boat have.
Nah, that's like too much wood. Just use the Heineken at that point.
Big brain.
Listen, Ali, I need drinking phase of my life, so leave me alone, please.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
let me
a
get,
He's an alcoholic.
let me
I
get
don't
some
wanna-
reference images, right?
I have a bottle of honey Jack Daniels sitting right here on my dresser. All I need is some chaser, and I good.
No, you could drink that without chaser. I'm
Dog
telling
use
you.
chaser.
Yeah, you could drink that without chaser. I'm telling you, dog.
Nah, I drink that without chaser. I was fucked up.
Yeah, that's the
Because
point.
you drink too much. You're not supposed to like drink more than like how you would with chaser.
Of course, I wake up dangling off my bed. Like my half of my body on my bed, and yet I have just like close to the floor.
Nice one.
I just like, way boy, I real fucked up for us.
Reference images of the evergreen. I thought it was.
Okay, and
That's
yeah,
why I posted in the
somebody
chat.
mentioned like why they didn't dig it out, right? Somebody said that before you went live.
Me.
This is a picture of an excavator trying to dig it out.
I'm helping.
This ship is fucking gigantic.
That's a small excavate. Look, you could get
mean-
like a backhoe that's bigger than that.
To be honest, props to that man trying to help. He probably expecting some kind of reward or something.
This
Why they
fucking...
couldn't like? Why
What's
they
up?
couldn't get a boat from the back and a boat from the front and tie rope to it and just pull it out?
Because they would rip the boat in half if it was combined.
No.
Kelly's
Maybe.
a physics man all of a sudden.
Did
He's
you
understanding engineering all of a
Like,
sudden. You
it
is
run
Kelly
on-
saying all of a sudden.
Yeah, it ran ashore, right? Like, it's just fucking suck. Oh, here's one of the big backhoes trying. Well, it's excavator still, but yeah.
I feel like. Oh my god! Holy crap! That's such a massive boot.
I mean, I give him props for trying, honestly.
So no one didn't think to push the thing on the water. Jeez. You see, if I was there,
you would have round up a
What are you gonna
fucking
do here?
bunch of like Nissan notes and have them just drive into it.
if I was there, dog, it would have got unstuck instantly.
Yeah.
I built different. I would have pushed that with my hand.
And basically because it's blocking such like a critical trading route, you know, they're losing a ton of money just while it's sitting there. Let me see if I can find the exact amount, but I believe it is something like $1.6 million every minute.
Every minute? Oh yeah, because they export and stuff, so the longer it takes to export, the more money they're losing.
Yeah, and it's not just like the stuff on the ship, it's like all the other ships that it's blocking too.
That, and let's just take into account, remember, that have a bunch of Heineken on that ship.
Okay. You
Hey,
can't
stop.
get for this Heineken.
Kelly!
Listen,
Kelly.
I just want a Heineken on that ship.
Hello.
Kelly, how you
But I
doing? Give me a number on the
but I
Kelly
can-
board.
Yeah, more Kelly.
Hold on, let me find it.
Kelly
Yeah,
really struggled with.
before that, though. At the same time, think about it.
What do you mean
Nowadays, there
before
are bunch of Heineken balls, so the animals was.
Yeah,
need to
the
save
live
the
animals
animals.
that you have to like get off that.
By
What?
bear.
But yeah, how you doing? I'll explain next second, Kelly. Just how you doing on the Kelly mood board.
Oh, one.
Me too. Twins.
Did your
Hmm.
building, your fire alarm also go off after you hadn't slept for 41 hours?
No, but I was just struggling to take contacts out my eyes.
That's
You
close
wear
enough.
contacts?
That's a you problem.
Oh god.
I just realized I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen Kelly without glasses on.
Check out the driver's
Yeah.
license.
I get trial pair contacts. No, my driver's license. I'm wearing glasses.
Which one is it? Your ID?
Yeah.
It's whichever one where you just look like your mom in it. Kind of funny.
But question is, why you went on contact?
Because
You
I
look
have a trial pair and I wanted to test and see if I
like you
should
look
order.
so much better with glasses, Kelly.
I know
Oh,
you
boy.
are so right. I agree 100%.
That sounds so sarcastic.
No. I legitimately hate how I look without glasses.
Is it because I
Sorry.
pointed out that you look like your mom?
No. I just don't like how I look without glasses.
Also, for the record, Kelly, when on contacts, it's kind of dangerous because you never know when you might accidentally poke out your eye. Like, you have
Yeah.
the choice of just like putting on a pair of square lenses on your eyes to see better, or you accidentally poke your eye out and lose your sight for the rest of your life.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah,
Question.
I found some numbers.
Yeah.
Courtesy
Yeah,
of AlJazeera.com. Is holding up an estimated $9.6 billion worth of cargo each day between Asia and Europe. Rough calculations suggest westbound traffic is worth around $5.1 billion daily, while eastbound is $4.5 billion daily. Because they travel in both directions and they cannot. You're welcome.
That is how canals work.
Yes. They're not one-way roads.
No, they're two-way.
But yeah, Kelly, we're just talking about the boat that gets stuck.
The boat, yeah.
Yeah. You engineer, how you would deal with that?
Yeah, and you wouldn't just push it.
Yeah, push it.
Yeah.
Nice. We gotta fly you out there, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Like you and
Sure.
Kelly's
You're probably-
solving problems.
Be the
Kelly's
solution
big
to all
engineer.
problems.
She's
Yeah.
been working NASA and thing.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk calling she phone, but she said no, I'm busy.
Yeah.
NASA, if anybody watching, hire my girl Kelly. She
No, hire me. Kelly's fine. Kelly don't
Kelly.
need NASA jobs. Stick to me.
I need a job next time, okay?
NASA need interns, bro. Like, call me up.
why you post this again?
That was not what I
I
wanted
think
to
you-
post.
I think you're saying the wrong word. You don't mean Nazi, you mean Domino's.
Yeah. Will make me like send you back to Tattoo Kelly. You don't want that.
1,000, that's hassle-free and finance.
That's not Tattoo.
Up to $50,000 real easy and finance,
No
no
down
payment.
payment.
Yes,
No
no
collateral.
collateral.
That's no problem. Yes, it's true.
Yes, it's true. The rest of the song.
That's not all. It's
Someone
quick
may
and
have
easy
what she
too.
need.
Island
Oh yeah,
finance.
busy. She had to wait till I'm done, then she can get it.
Something. Even fix your car.
You can depend on
Island finance.
Well, we know who should be hiring you all.
Irish Spring, you're right.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
true.
That is very true.
Royal Castle.
Yeah, and
Royal Castle flavor.
else you want to say about the fucking boat?
Jonathan,
Yeah,
I have
just
a
like
question for you.
I feel like
Did you send me more bone?
I did not give you more head.
Okay.
No, the question was like, if I have one single flower and I water it, is that flower still capable of producing more flowers?
No, it needs to be 2 in a 2x2 grid.
Okay, so I do have a possible hybrid red on me. Thank you.
Were you playing?
Animal Crossing. Yeah, if they're diagonal, that
Genshin.
still counts.
What the heck?
No, it's because I have two roses diagonal to each other, but then the red grew so it was touching the purple, but not the red. So I wasn't sure if that still counted.
Yeah, diagonal counts.
Because I've been trying to get blue
I-
rose for like a year now and still nothing.
I do not have
I
a blue
feel
rose,
like-
actually. No, it's because you need one of the pure reds, right? You need a red and a red to make a red.
It's a hybrid red and a hybrid red. Oh shoot, I just threw the red away. Oh well.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Get it back. Dive in the trash.
I don't think it works that way.
Nah, I definitely think it works that way. If you
Yeah, for
throw away
sure.
something and you
I could probably reset the game and see if it didn't save in time, but like
if you
let's do
throw
that.
something in the trash, you honest to God could just jump in the trash after it and get it before it goes
Yeah,
bad.
in real life, but not Animal
Yeah.
Crossing.
I
And
mean, what?
Animal
So if you
Crossing
throw it in the
has
trash,
something.
the trash not like saved, and then they don't have like a
Just beat
clearing
up
out period for trash.
Just beat up
No.
Tom Nook. I'm pretty sure he's just looking for Nook miles in the garbage.
I mean, maybe. But
yeah,
like,
he's a raccoon.
he's not one of the dirty raccoons, you know? He's be
He's a
inside
trash
buildings
panda.
when closed, you know? Wait, he's
Almost
not even a
every-
raccoon. Wait a minute, he's not the raccoon in the game.
He's out to Tanuki.
Yeah. Wait,
Wait, that even worse.
I just realized, like, he's not even a fucking raccoon.
Yeah, but Tanuki's worse.
Does Animal Crossing
That's
have
not-
raccoons?
That's not
It
Mario.
has Tanukis because they're Japanese.
If I
Are there
Google
raccoons?
raccoon, will they just give me Tom Nook? Yes,
Also,
they
you
will.
do know that Tanukis are like big scam artists, right?
Tanukis are just Japanese raccoon.
There are no actual raccoons.
Yeah, because there aren't raccoons in Japan. And they have
Yeah,
Tanukis in
Tanukis.
Mexico,
There are a bunch of animals that are in
Oh.
Animal Crossing that aren't animals in Japan. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but they're really close to Tanukis, and Tanukis are more of a staple in Japanese
Yeah,
culture.
that's
so
probably
when you
why
force
there are no
it-
raccoons, is because we have Tanukis.
Yeah,
It's closer
That's
to
what
the
I
actual
meant.
reason.
As much as we think that raccoons are absolute scam artists, I think in Japan Tanukis are scam artists.
one time I met a raccoon and it told me it could show me something cool, and then I woke up in an alleyway 3 days later with no money and no pants.
Nice.
How about your kid?
Like, when was
remember
that the
this.
day I was wearing the raccoon costume?
Nah, there was this one time I was by my grandmother, I was just there chilling on the patio eating a bag of chips. And a raccoon pull up on me. I was like, hey little friend, how you doing? You pull
Hey,
up on
little
me.
friend.
You pull up on me asking me for a little chip. So I was like, alright, cool. I hand you man a chip. Then
With
my
his
mother,
great language skills.
Wait, yeah,
Come on,
do not give the fucking raccoons food, Rap.
I mean, I learned the hard way because I turned around to ask my mother when she called, but I next thing you know, the raccoon was gone. Running out with my entire bag of chips.
Nice, man. No, but like, they'll just keep coming back for more food. They'll like form that association. That's why you shouldn't feed live animals. It's because they will accept. What's the word? Expect. They will expect more.
They will extort you.
Yeah.
They will demand more.
My brain's still warming up. I wake up, very recently, as Apple mentioned. But yeah, we're about
Well,
halfway
they-
through. So everybody, go ahead. Drinks break. Take a supporter.
Will we have it already? What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
We even get started with the topics that we have.
No, the boat was
Yes, we
like
did.
first on the list, but we only have 3 topics, so we should be good for the rest of the podcast. Could probably go an hour in total.
Alright,
Oh.
the next topic is So I just gonna start this off right now. So
Hey, shut up,
how
hold on.
has the pandemic
Hold on,
been
hold
for
on,
all
hold on,
of
hold on, hold on, slow down.
Damn, you the host or something?
Just
What?
breathe,
You
just breathe.
water.
Listen,
You
if I need
want a
one to
break?
organize this stuff and be like an actual host, then you need a co-host, and I
No,
volunteer to be
it's
that.
already organized,
Wait.
really. You're just speeding ahead for no reason.
Well, I just try to be entertaining for the people.
You don't need to. It's okay. It's alright. Just
I mean,
relax.
I was already
Just relax.
entertained people in the intro by every time because I just sneeze every time, and this time I end up dropping barbecues
Achoo.
on my pants.
Okay, drop. But again, you just have to slow down. Just take it slowly.
I am slow. I am taking it slow. Okay.
No, you're not.
I
Slow
just-
down. Slow down.
I'm just
I am
excited.
slow.
Grab the wall.
Keep on board. I
Hey.
am slow.
I am just excited and happy to be doing something that I enjoy doing every weekend.
I'm not glad that you enjoy doing this so much, but you're not. Just
I
take it
not.
easy.
What the hell are you happy for?
But, oh God.
Because there's this thing called happiness, and it's a great illusion that people just like to be in jail. And once that illusion is broken, what is the sense of living?
Hey, relax.
You caused this.
Calm
You caused
down.
this.
Could I go off on an entirely separate topic right now?
Go ahead.
Yes, you can.
Sure.
I'm hungry. What y'all think I should eat?
Well, you
I,
have your house.
I just want to eat a burger, so
I didn't
burgers
fucking
are-
eat anything for today. Kelly, you want to split the pizza?
What kind of pizza?
Campus pizza, because, you know.
It's Lent, so you can have chicken.
Campus pizza.
She's not Christian.
You can have beef on it.
Also,
Alternatively,
it's a
if you want to come
Saturday,
over to me
so that
instead, we
rule
can
does
get
not apply.
Chinos.
I real tired right now.
Do not make the girl travel. What's wrong with you?
Oh God.
Don't really want to travel. It's dark
Yeah.
already.
Oh, it is dark already. What temperature is it? That was 9 degrees. It's not that bad. It's warmer than it was.
What's the
Ooh.
wind like though?
That's a good question. 14.5. No, that's visibility. Wind is 7.4. That's not bad.
Oh, that is real good.
Yeah.
Warm day.
Or yeah, you want to get pizza after the podcast?
I don't know if I should. I want something proper because after last night, Because- that was the only thing I ate for the whole day yesterday. That's what we had last night. So I want some
Yeah,
proper food.
I told you, like, I only had like fucking McDonald's and then I had just the chicken fries in the afternoon too. So barely any real food.
Proper food.
You need to go and eat something. Gee, what the hell are you doing podcast for?
We could split a box of Chinese food. You have
I
one
mean,
to
if
Mr.
I
Benito's.
be a roast my mother for a second here, real quick. I went
Whoa.
to
Yo, your mom's do.
I went to Super to get groceries because we had no damn groceries in this house now. And I buy a little extra, a little snack for my little siblings. My sister pulled up in my room and she was like, "Hey, Drell, you want to convince mommy to, buy a burger food and all that because we already know you buy groceries, but you're not going to cook anything." I was like, "Well, damn. You didn't have to hit you with that truth like that."
I mean, I feel that way, like, I just buy groceries and then I just go and get takeout the same day.
How them shrimp tasting like?
I eat all of them, or most of them.
What?
Most of them.
You... Oh my god.
Yeah.
How many
was a lot
shrimps
of
do you
fucking
have to eat to make your skin turn pink?
I love that song.
But yeah, Kelly, you want to get Chinese or
Chinese from where?
Paninos?
We ain't recording a podcast right now.
Yeah, fuck it.
This
We'll
is-
sort out.
Okay.
This is how a regular conversation, non-podcast, go.
It's just figuring out fucking food. Alright. Yeah, as Joel was saying
Hey,
earlier.
wait, before we move on, the Prime Minister come out with a statement today.
Oh, you did? I did not see. What?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Put it in the chat.
Oh, no, I don't have it.
What?
I was time with my friends, I didn't see it.
Then what did he say?
I don't know.
I just gonna check the news apps real quick and see if I find anything.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention, Kale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what does he say? PM tells
Good
citizens
time,
to
people
buck up,
breach it.
urges cops to enforce law over Easter.
Excuse?
I mean,
It's about
Fair.
COVID. It's about COVID.
Yeah, it's about COVID.
And so none of the regulations change. They just say, behave yourself. for
Okay,
Easter.
cool. Because I
Yeah,
want to go to the beach.
You ain't just hairy, man. Behave yourself.
I want to go home.
Hmm.
Like, honestly, God,
Same.
like I've been stuck here for like the past 2 years, and I didn't take a vacation in a whole year because I waited for this shitting pandemic to like ease
Yeah.
itself.
Let me
So I
all
could
try and
like
go back for Christmas now, like all 3 of us. And whoever else up here.
For sure.
Nilly,
yeah
yeah.
like go back home and like
Just
go
live a little
Marcus or
bit.
something.
Even if it's just for like a week, you know?
Yeah, come by me and my stepmother go buy wrap roti from this one lady that she
The
know.
boneless?
Yeah, boneless chicken wrap
Ooh.
roti.
I'll try it because like y'all keep talking about it like it's a fucking life-changing experience. So
It is a life-changing experience. Once you're coming over, you're coming online by me. Plus, my house
Chicken
is
roti.
welcoming to everybody.
alright. We'll try for Christmas.
We go pull up, we go play Mortal Kombat, we
pull
go play
up.
Smash Bros.
A
Ooh.
goat roti sounding nice right now.
You know
Goats.
when you were selling out.
I ain't eat a wrap roti in so long though. I used
You
to.
want the last night to wrap roti, I was home, so that was about probably August 2019 or no July 2019 probably.
Wait.
Hmm.
I
Rest in
wasn't
peace.
even born then.
But yeah, y'all good to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as Jarool was mentioning earlier, it's more than a month now that we stuck in lockdown.
More than
A
a month,
month?
indeed.
Yeah. No, more than a year. More than a year.
It
Oh.
has indeed been at least 1
Listen,
month.
I wake up a fucking hour ago. Ease me up.
At least 1 month.
At least a year. It's been more than a year. We have been stuck in lockdown and that's changed our lives forever. We're gonna go down the line and hear how everybody has been dealing with it. Jarool, go ahead.
Well, sadly, it's been the same shit for me. I still work in my minimum wage job here in Popeyes. I mean, at least last year I did get that promotion, so things was looking up. My grandmother husband was starting to become a real ass towards my mother, saying that how she was a real leech and how she really didn't deserve to be with my grandmother and all that, like spending time with she. Basically, this girl was like so paranoid that we was taking time away from him and my grandmother because my grandmother wanted to spend time with her grandchildren, me, my brother, and my little sister, to the point where it gets so bad, me and my mother had to move out. Because only this man started becoming racist, but he started becoming extremely hostile about it too. To the point where he started like posting real unbelievable thing like how my mother pregnant when she was child on Facebook
What
and
the
whatever.
fuck?
Indeed.
Ayo.
Anything else?
But yeah, move out, we're in a new place. Hey, I'll just say one thing is this year I'll learn how to properly deal with like the snow and whatever. And I know now that if there's like a big ass blizzard going on a day that I need to go to work, I would just straight tell my boss, "Here now, man. Like either you crazy in some aspect, or you really thinking customers could be coming through here during a blizzard. But yeah, hard luck, Santa coming." Yeah, that's it. That's all I
I see
have to say.
Lachlan's dogs have arrived to the podcast.
Yeah.
Truly a
Oh,
I've
podcast.
been real pissy recently. I don't know why.
There's never truly a podcast without Lachlan, though.
Is it gonna be weird when I go back to Canada, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ali,
I'll
get a
just be
cat.
bored.
I have 2
Huh?
cats.
Get a cat in Canada.
No. Why?
Why?
Because I don't want to
Because
keep like my cats right back home. They love going outside so much. And I don't want to do that to a cat here. Because they'd just be like stuck inside with me all the time. I don't think they'd like it very much. But like Sugar and Spice would just be outside for like hours at a time back home.
that, and I think if Sugar and Spice find out that you've been taking care of another cat, they would
Yeah,
get
they'd be
extremely
very mad about it.
Would they find out?
They would smell it.
How would they know?
They would
Smell.
smell the
What?
scent
You're not
of
gonna
another
take a shower?
I would, but like, you know, they'd always find a way. Like
cat.
horn
They're
and
very
men who
potent
just horn,
smell.
right? Like they think they is behind it real good, but the gal is always find out to look at it.
That is very true.
Exactly.
No lead time. No lead time.
Anyways,
Well, you have
No,
something
but
to
they will find out eventually.
Jarool, you have anything else you want to say before we go on to Kelly?
Honestly, all I can say is, word of advice with this whole lockdown thing going on, still just live your life like a day at a time. Don't try and rush anything because next thing you know, you end up doing a very incorrect decision and you're just wondering, hey boy, where all my money gone? Oh right, I spent all it because I was feeling depressed.
Oh,
And I helped somebody who really did not deserve my help because no matter how much times I tried to help them, nothing changed. Anyways, go on.
I feel like that's
I
kind
know
of
that whole
related to
scene.
lockdown, but yeah.
No,
I know that
not
scene.
Lachlan. It's not Lachlan. It's completely related to
Lockdown.
some.
Lockdown, not Lachlan.
It's not me.
No. I'm only talking to this person because the lockdown's still going on because she basically said that how she really had nothing else to do and she thinks talking to me is entertaining enough.
Kind of shitty, but alright. Okay, Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly, how
Yeah.
are you dealing with Lachlan? Let me hear.
With Lachlan,
Yeah.
I don't know.
How
I
are you
don't deal
doing
with
with
him
him?
much.
Sorry.
He in where you live again last time?
Asia.
Barbados,
Jamaica, you
God.
said?
It's like you don't remember anything about me.
Lachlan, to be fair, you had like 7 flags in your bio.
Could be so. Anyway,
Okay, but I only lived in like one of those places.
But yeah, Kelly, lockdown.
right. Since the start, I was working, and I didn't really have much of an option than to continue working. And then I just went straight into online too, and then I went back to work. So like, I didn't really have any time to deal with lockdown. It was just normal for me. Straight work, study. I'm so tired now. I want to go home.
Also would mention, yeah, like for those who don't know, Kelly has just been stuck in Canada because of it. She didn't get to leave like the same
Yes.
time I did. The first time.
Yes, I've been Canada for since the 1st of January 2020. I've been here, so over a
Yeah,
year.
because like we all came back for winter. Me, Lachlan, Nalini, we all managed to leave in March, but because Kelly
Yeah.
was working, she had to stay. So
Yeah, I couldn't transition to online.
yeah, so it's not been easy. Anything else, Kelly?
Oh, a separate note. I put on contacts and my iPad wouldn't recognize me.
Ooh, like you're a whole new person.
See, now I tell you, now you know why contact is shit.
My
Because
glasses is 80% of my face and my personality, so it did
Nice.
not recognize me.
You know what they say, the glasses make the person.
Yeah,
Nobody
exactly.
say
No, they
that.
don't.
Who says
No one
that?
says that.
Who the fuck
Everybody
says-
says that.
blind
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. So
Nobody's fucking say that. I swear to God.
You know what, Kelly? Next time I see you, I'm going to take your glasses and run away.
I will
Lachlan, that is
promptly
theft.
fall over something because I am blind.
We do not condone that type of, action.
Well, well, nobody say that, Jarool,
I
but you
feel
know.
like doing it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dealing, not dealing. That's yeah. I'm just not.
Nice. Well, for me, basically, I have been going out of my way to try and not be outside too many times. Right? So for the most, I'll go out like once or twice a week. And it's usually just for groceries. If I need to go to the convenience store or whatever. And what that means is that I'm used to like being very active. Like before I was averaging about 6,000 steps a day. And then sometimes I would go play basketball with my boys. But no, since the pandemic, none of that has happened. So I would be lucky if I get 6,000 steps in a week. And I have not played basketball since March of 2019, I want to say. What year are we in?
Damn.
No, not 2019, 2020. Right. Because, yeah, the pandemic was 2020. Right. Since March of 2020. And that's so crazy for me because, back in school, one of the only reasons I would show up at a certain point was because I would play basketball on lunchtimes. It was the only thing I would look forward to in a day. And that was like every day for me. It was just go, play basketball, lunchtime after school, sleep through classes, go back home. Like, it was really the only thing I was going to school for. And now, went from being such a major part of my life, playing for teams and shit, having games on the weekends, to now it's not even in my life at all. And it's kind of fucking sad.
This man literally just said ball is life.
Yeah, no, really. I hated school so fucking much, Lachlan. You have no idea. Literally no reason for me to fucking be there.
I
And,
did school.
yeah.
I hated school because of my parents, and I was about to.
No, like we could rant for an entire other episode just about like how much like school was shit to all of us.
Yeah.
But sure, like, you know, everybody that one press at least has like some kind of fucking grievance that we could just talk
Yeah,
for.
we do.
Like, you was there, Lachlan.
I was there the whole time, how you mean?
Yeah, I remember.
I did 7 years that presentation.
You was there when my phone gets seized in bio, Lachlan, I remember.
Yeah, I was in the class.
I was there too. I remember that.
Yeah,
I was
I
the
went
phone.
there.
Kelly, you was right
Always
behind me.
Yeah.
I was the phone legacies.
But yeah,
Hey,
so that at least has been like, you know, very taxing for me. Otherwise, I think the transition to online learning, that comes with its own set of challenges, but it hasn't been that bad for me particularly. Except for this semester. This semester's a shit show. But all these subsequent semesters, I mean, not subsequent, as after.
Previous.
Previous, yeah. All the previous ones, those were okay. Just okay. Been dealing well enough with them, despite all the like shitload of assignments that they decide to add. Because they think that's an appropriate way to compensate for not having in-person lectures.
That is not how you compensate for in-person lectures.
You tell them,
You don't-
Jarrell. You tell them.
You don't kill these children because you can't see them face to face. You don't get them extra work just to send them on the edge, or because like, hey, we don't even be able to see.
Yeah,
all
not
this
seeing you. I not seeing your face like 3 times a week. Take assignment, you know? But whatever.
Oh god, I could go on a whole rant about that, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, whatever does make them feel happy.
No,
No,
because it does
no.
not make me feel happy. It makes me feel very much the opposite.
And well, I would say like the one unexpected benefit, probably the only benefit, was okay, 2. One, when I got to go back home, I got to spend a lot of time with my cats, and I missed them a lot, and my family too, I guess.
Sugar,
They
spice.
also, yeah. But another thing was that because I don't have to worry about hustling to get to classes on time, because I live half hour away from campus, but you know, spend a lot of time home. That has given me the opportunity to like practice cooking at least. It's still not very good, but I could take the time to like cook food that is edible and filling and not rely on takeouts all the time. So I think that was a pretty nice, you know, unexpected benefit.
Come you never invite me over for food.
What? What?
You never invite me over for food.
Do you remember trying to limit the times I see people? That includes you,
Fine.
Kelly.
oh yeah, wait, but you didn't ask that girl to go just to get pizza.
Yeah, because like it's cost effective to just split one, right?
How y'all gonna split it over the internet? No, you're gonna see the girl and split it.
Oh
You're
god.
fooling
Come
Girl,
somebody.
you have?
I just gonna show up, take out half the pizza and hand it in she hand, and then walk away. Contactless delivery. Is that thing?
Oh.
Is that thing?
Oh,
Contactless delivery mean you would have to take it out, put it somewhere, and then I would have to come to that place and pick
Okay,
it
I
up.
will take out half of the pizza and leave it on the fucking ground then, Kelly.
Absolutely not. I don't want a pizza. I
speaking
could.
speaking of delivery,
I'll just make food.
Every time when I order out through DoorDash or my Dasher come through, and yeah, they already had the whole you get them like a little tip on the app itself
Yeah.
for delivery charge or whatever. I just get them extra $5. Like whenever I say them, I just take out that $5 from my wallet. I'll be like, hey, hold on.
Yeah, I
You're
usually
very
you
nice.
know.
I usually don't tip
You know
through the
this
app,
show.
I just tip in person. I just give them like whatever coins I have lying around.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I never have cash or coins. I just tip through the app.
Oh,
Nah, just tip through the app and then I just get them a little extra.
okay.
That's nice.
But real shit,
I'm
Kelly.
assuming that's
Until-
just a habit you pick up from back home because he's always just tip the person.
Oh, back home I never used to tip people.
Wait!
Wow.
Never
Oh
mind.
god! Oh god!
Nah, back home, okay. Back home and to this day now still, yeah, I hate people, but now I'm starting to, like, as I work in Popeyes, I just feel like, you know what, I can really appreciate the type of hard work these people is be doing, and there's always be getting this shit and this stick.
Mm.
Yeah. Like now that you start working yourself in food, right? Yeah. Alright. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. Ellie, you would trust me to cook for you?
You're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I rescind that statement.
I would trust you to cook for me, Ali.
Yeah, I'll cook
I
you
would-
anytime, my Drew.
I
I
want to sample your dishes. Wherever you
Jarool, do you know that Ali failed at making cake pop?
Okay,
Literally just crumbled cake in bowls.
Okay,
He failed
wait,
at
no,
making.
Cake pop
no.
is more complicated.
Hold on.
I failed to make a cake as well.
No,
See,
wait,
but
hold on.
I-
The problem with the cake pop is that I did not have an oven, right? That was the issue. Not that
And
I
why were you trying to make cake pops?
Why do you
Because
need to
that's
bake?
what the-
You don't need to bake cake pops.
right, and I did not need to bake mine. They were just made out of Oreos that I crushed together with cream cheese. But that's not the point.
And why is the problem that you didn't have an oven?
Because then I could make
Yeah.
actual cake. Because I know how to make cake,
Ah.
right? My grandma taught me how to bake. That's a whole other story. But I know how to bake.
Hey, twinsies, my grandmother taught me how to bake.
Nobody asked for your grandmother. Okay?
Shut up,
Nobody asked
darling.
for
Nobody asked for yours.
I go back up my girl Kelly on this.
Actually,
Thank
I
you.
was the man who asked.
Yeah.
That's him. That's him. He's right there.
That's me.
The man who
Right
asked you
there.
that. That's him. We finally find him.
Mhm.
Looking
It's
all my
okay,
life.
Kelly. I can take Jonathan. You can take Kale. Like you two are the same height anyway.
Wow. Throw me under the bus. Kelly's like 5 foot flat.
I am
5'2".
5'2". Calm yourself.
In shoes, maybe.
She's the same height
I-
as Nishinoya.
I am
In
5'2"
heels,
without
maybe.
shoes.
And heels. Platform.
If you
In
tiptoe,
heels, I would reach alley height. Okay,
Stand
I will
up.
find some 6-inch heels.
Boko
Stand
jumping.
on
Five
Use
to
your
six.
help.
Math work.
That math don't add up. Just now.
No, Kelly. That math ain't math.
That math ain't math.
You would need heels that are like more than a foot long, right?
More than a foot long. Oh, I feel for a
Your
foot
feet
long.
are
I'm
not
gonna
at
order
least
a
foot
sub.
long, so that would be very uncomfortable.
Feet fresh.
You would need platforms at least.
Mm.
You need stilts, for sure.
Let me fucking get back on track, Lachlan.
You would need still scale.
Excuse
Huh.
me?
Lachlan.
You are excused.
Mhm.
Lachlan,
Yo,
go
it's
ahead.
good.
Your turn.
So yeah, last year's been really, really weird for me. I reflected on this the other day because roughly 9 days ago was the 1 year anniversary of me coming back to Barbados. And at the time, I remember a year and 10 days ago today. Well, not you know what I mean. But like a year and 10 days ago, I was like me basically being rushed out of the country because my dad was like, "Yeah, come home tomorrow," and my dumbass was like, "Yeah, I can do that." So I had to pack up my entire life and put it into storage in less than literally 12 hours. I had to do that everything when I hadn't started packing yet. So that was thing.
I remember I kept yelling at you about the fucking packaging
Yeah.
because you're taking forever.
I'm sorry, I had a lot going on that day. But last year's been kind of weird because it's been a lot of stress because I basically I kind of left home for a reason, and being back home without the ability to leave again kind of has forced me to face all the reasons that I did leave. So lockdown's been full of its ups and downs on a lot of bad stuff, I guess, just because again, school's been really stressful. I've had to deal with stresses from being home and also being in lockdown. So not only am I kind of stuck and not able to leave, I'm kind of stuck in some of the same situations that made me want to leave in the first place. Not saying I have an abusive household or anything, but I didn't really want to be here for certain reasons. And now on top of still being forced to live in this country, I can't exactly leave my house or go anywhere. So that was fun. And then who drinking water right now? Gosh.
I was anyways, how it looks.
But mute your
Oh
fucking
god.
mic, bud.
Oh gosh.
My turn is next almost, but
You can
But how-
unmute. You unmuted it earlier. You could just unmute later.
Why are you
Alright.
fucking washing dishes in the middle of the podcast?
what? Where's how to wash? What's
What?
wrong with you?
Oh gosh. But yeah, it's been real stressful because again, what we were saying with the whole universities thing, I feel the response that universities have had has been pretty much the exact opposite for what it should be. And for me, as someone who I feel didn't necessarily have a good handle on that kind of thing and very much rely on the people around me, it's been really tough for me to deal with all of that kind of stuff. I basically had to been forced to take a really long look at myself in ways that I've basically been avoiding my entire life, or ways that I just had never been able to face properly my entire life. So it's been a very weird, somewhat transformative period. full of like as many like it's like really good in a lot of ways because it's allowed me to get closer to a lot of people, to a lot of like people in my home life that I may have like not been able to get as close to before. It's allowed me to like grow in like a lot of ways because I have a lot more time to myself. Whereas like before I was spending like every waking moment with like other people around me. So like now it's like because I'm being forced to spend all this time myself, I basically have to find coping mechanisms and stuff that are like largely personal and largely built on myself, which have like allowed me to like get back into a lot of things that I kind of fell out of throughout the years because I was overly focused on my like education and schooling life. Like I watched a lot more anime in the past year than I had in like the past 5 years of my life before that. I started kind of getting back into writing and like doing other mental health stuff that I like enjoyed and just stuff that I enjoyed in general, which is great. I've been but yeah,
Sorry.
I've been a lot closer to like my Bayesian friends and have made a lot more peace with like I guess living at home in general. But at the same time, of course, like life been real stressful, and I have realized recently that I really want to get back. Like I want to get back to Canada just because I feel like being home has allowed me to like facilitate all the growth that like started in Canada and all the growth that's then started since I come back. I feel like would be best facilitated by me going back up. I just feel like last year has been rough, but also good in a lot of ways. It's been a very turbulent year, full of many changes, both good and bad. And I would like it to be over because I want to see my friends again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're still washing dishes, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I guess you're just not gonna hear from him.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. What was yours?
Huh. Well, my lockdown was less of a lockdown because I had stuff to do. Like within my life, I decided to, out of school, I was like, I can't get a job. So I was in and out of work for most of lockdown. I was just like either working in a mechanic shop or I was doing like delivery stuff for my grandparents and all that. So that was that. And then last year was really the year when my father decided, you know what? Every sickness upon this earth, I'm gonna contract it.
Oh.
I was going. My leg, we had a chopped off. Kidney, take that out. I mean, none of that happened, but it might as well had. So it was very stressful for my family and having to deal with these sort of ailments that my father had because it was increasingly worse last year. But I mean, it taught me. Because one thing it taught me is that I shouldn't try to please anybody because I can't say no attitude to people before. Like I will be out and my grandparents would be like, call me and be like, hey, you could do this for me? And I'll be like, sure, fine. I'll just drop whatever I'm doing and go do that for them. And I know I never used to really know how to say no up until like the lockdown happened, and then I had a whole transformative episode. Cut my hair, I went in the bathroom, locked the door, turn off the lights, put on all classical music, I light a candle. I was like, this is my time. This is my...
Did you just scream?
This is my... This is my... What is it called?
Relaxation.
Building art. Nah, this is building art. So I really...
You become an architect.
That's self.
Architects can, not build.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
I'll become a construction man.
You're becoming a builder. Like Bob.
KL, the build, yes.
But yeah, I just had like a transformative episode in the bathroom and I was like, you know what? What I really do in my life?
I just wanted to...
Nah, I don't want to dead now.
In time.
And now I just here.
Nice.
You know what, KL? Same here.
Shut up, buddy. Anyway, I know what I want to do in my life now.
Alright.
Oh.
Anything else? Or we good?
That's been nice.
Yeah, I good.
Alright.
I just watched anyways.
Let me just talk about anime real quick to wrap up.
Wait, Jonathan, I have a question.
Go for it. Go for it.
How do you go about making playlists? Because I've never been able to make playlists properly.
I right click and then I select add to
No,
playlist.
as in, like, what's your methodology for, like,
You
do have
find a
specific
song.
thing? Like, how do you
Yeah,
decide?
like-
Okay. Let me talk
You
about my
find other
playlist real quick.
songs
Let me
like
just open
that?
out.
Yeah.
I have one playlist which is like 725 songs, right? And it's just all the music that I like, not curated by a particular mood or anything. That's just all the shit I like. Right?
That's just what I like. That's what I like.
Then I have like another streamlined playlist, which is only about 222 songs. Yo, please, mute, please.
Okay, alright. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. That's like 222 songs. That's a lot more streamlined, a lot more refined to my taste. That one I have downloaded for walking, so I can play it through my headphones, right?
Right.
That's like, just the best of the best. That's what I want to listen to. Then I have a couple ones that are themed, but not particularly like, very strongly. But I have one that is like family-friendly music that I could play in the car. Because, I'm a mom and my two baby brothers, so
Baby brothers, one of them
They're
is
not
adults.
babies.
both of
They
them
are
are
Bobby.
babies. Both of them are babies.
Oh my.
Yeah, so that's like safer stuff, not necessarily like fucking 21 Savage and Travis Scott,
Yeah.
Through the back.
I think. Okay, hold on.
It's lit.
You have a kind of strange way of organizing, but like how I do mine is just by mood.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
just have a couple that are like based on mood. So some sad stuff, some this one that's like, hype music, and then basically.
Is mood and then family friendly.
Yeah, exactly. And then just
I
the
like
one
the-
big one with like everything in it. Just
Yeah.
have that on shuffle all the time. That's what I use
I
the
like
most.
to do mine based on BPM.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if you
Interesting.
if you set like the BPM, like your heart rate is sort of like wanna be the same, right?
I use a fucking cardiologist now.
Yeah, call me Cardi B, right? So if I listen
My God.
to like if I go into a workout, I'll put on really slow music to try and like slow down my heart rate as much as possible. Which don't really sound like it making sense, right?
Yeah, I was
But
just
like
about to say that.
Yeah, but classical music just slap when you're working out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Putting a lacrimose and you're trying to deadlift
Nah,
2 pounds.
the piano does hit a different way when you're working out, honestly.
Exactly.
Interesting.
That piece hit different.
You should try it.
When I used to go to the German man, see, I would have like some really intense piano playing music in my head, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, anti-single.
Oh, I think I kind of get
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I don't know.
When I study, like I have to do some really intense studying, I look up video game soundtracks, but just the instrumentals. It.
So you just listen to OSTs when you study.
Which ones, Kelly? Which ones? We need to know.
I was like listening to lo-fi beats.
I
Tetris.
That's like
consider
hi-fi
like I
beats.
think I listen to a lot of Pandora Genie.
Never heard of it.
They have like 2-hour, 4-hour just video game soundtracks.
I
that
meant like
just-
which
I have
video
played in the
games?
background. Oh
Yeah,
no! It's I have no idea. It's just a mix of both.
Okay.
Did
bunch of
you
stuff.
talk about this? Did you talk about this with the study habits thing?
I
Listen,
cannot remember.
I don't think she did because I had to like rewatch that
I don't
episode.
remember that.
Highly
Because
doubt.
last time when you're supposed to talk about anime now, play this and all this.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, we just said
Yeah,
it
it's
one
just that because for me, like I've always struggled making playlists because I'm a perfectionist by nature. So whenever, not just with playlists, but with any like creative pursuit of any kind, the reason I never stick with anything for too long is that I always like start it and then I always like overthink how I'm gonna do it. So I like want it to be perfect in my brain, and then I keep like overthinking it to the point where I put too much pressure on myself for it, and then I kind of collapse and then stop doing it.
Nice.
At least with playlists, I kind of got better with it last year, but then I didn't really spend any time working on playlists for a while. But now that I have Spotify again, I've been like trying to work on it. Because like I was working out just now and like listening to some music, and I was like, you know what? I like how these songs go together. And
Well, I fucking know, boy.
What's that?
I'm sorry.
yeah.
So
But I was like, yeah, I got
podcast with
Spotify
you.
now. That was probably the best time to like start working on playlists. So like I'm trying to like sort my brain out in a way that I can make them properly, because I keep like fixating on certain moods and certain vibes and trying to find songs for it. And really, realistically, I'm just trying to like
At that
get
point,
myself into the mindset that it's not a sprint.
at
that I
that
could
point,
just
just
easily
like
build
use
it
the
up over time.
fucking pre-curated like mood playlists that they have.
Hmm?
Like Spotify has let me see, if you go to browse
Yeah.
and you can click genres and moods, and it'll sort
Mhm.
like that for you, and you can just pick one out.
And
Okay.
from there, you can just start making your own. Pick the ones you
Yeah,
like
you
and
can
add
pull
it
out
to
the
your own
ones you like,
playlist.
I
yeah.
started doing that with my daily mixes, because I've been using my daily mixes recently, since those are just like songs that they already think I would like, and I'm just like sorting them more carefully.
Yeah, the daily mixes are kind of nice too, because you get like
But yeah,
a bunch
so,
of them
like-
as well, based
Mhm.
on like all the stuff that you usually listen to. So it's pretty nice. I have like 6 right now that they want me to try.
Yeah, they give you 6 every day.
Yeah.
From like, very different vibes.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing. I figured I would like stick to like certain artists that I find have like good vibes that go together, and then like branch outwards from like recommendations and stuff.
Nice.
But like yeah, Spotify is nice for that, because of course it does actually assist you in it, versus before when like I would have to be like doing all this shit myself and like feeling really panicked because like I don't know if this song really belongs here, or this or that, or I don't know where like finding other songs to put in it. So it's nice to have something to like assist that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question: how long has this been podcast?
Oh, in a
How long
minute.
has this podcast been? Okay.
So we're just gonna talk about anime real quick and wrap it up. So
Or we could
Wait,
not do.
spoilers. No spoilers. I have not been watching JJK for a while.
okay.
Oh,
Jujutsu
I'm-
Kaisen.
yeah.
Mhm. Well,
I
actually,
think I'm
to be
the
fair,
only
it doesn't
one.
matter. I'm reading the manga, so go ahead.
You
Fine.
watch
Okay, but the
Jujutsu
animation-
Kaisen?
Okay. Go right real quick down the line. Jarool, go first. Talk about your favorite anime.
Jujutsu
Quick.
Kaisen.
Well, my favorite anime actually did not come out this year, but then again, at the same time,
It doesn't
I
have to
didn't
come out
watch
this year. It doesn't have to be recent.
Yeah, no, none of the good animes I watched actually came out this year. Honestly, I forget what year it come out.
You don't have to tell me what year it come out. It's alright. Just give me the name.
Uh,
a little bit
What,
about
but it
it.
was
what is
anime that I read like, and I don't mind rewatching all the time because it make me feel warm inside my chest. Is Helpful Fox Senko-san.
Oh.
Okay.
What is it? Could you repeat that?
Just-
Helpful Fox Senko-san.
Interesting. Okay.
The whole plot of the movie is about how a kitsune goddess was watching over this basic salary office job worker, saying that how apparently he harbors some kind of darkness that could end the world, and they needed to figure out how to release that darkness from his body. So the other main protagonist of this thing, a golden fox known as Senko, was like, you know what? I have the perfect idea as to how to save humanity. I am going to pamper him to his every whim and make sure that he feels no sort of negative emotions anymore.
Nice. Thank you for typing it out, Ali.
yeah.
Helpful. Very
Mhm.
helpful.
So it's just a very wholesome anime, and I like wholesome animes.
Okay.
That's nice.
That sounds nice. I might check
Mhm.
those.
Okay.
And then, well, wholesome animes aside, I do like my occasional dark animes too. Like,
hentai?
no,
Oh no.
no, I actually stopped watching hentai for a bit.
You don't
No,
you
what?
don't have to like talk about your hentai watching habits. Please do not talk about your hentai.
Please.
I'm not going to
No.
watch. I'm not
I'll
gonna
save
do
that for another episode.
Yeah, next week.
Anyways, but yeah,
Next week.
like, the one anime that I like that's like a quote unquote dark anime, and a lot of people do not like it, but I like it, is The Rising of Shield Hero.
That's
The
not
type
dark.
2.
That's just like a shonen.
Yeah, it's
It means
isekai.
isekai.
Yeah, it's just a pretty normal isekai, I think.
Alright. Have anything to say about the drill, or we can move on?
I just like the whole idea how Rising of Shield Hero went with just instead of the main protagonist being automatically loved by the people that he's trying to save, and he gets everything that he wants. At least in Shield Hero, is the complete opposite because this man just getting fucked over every which way to Sunday. he get accused of kidnapping some princess. He then get accused about how he harboring slaves, even though he did buy his most trusted companion from a slave trader. He doesn't even treat her as a slave anymore. She treats her as his family, like the only family he has left.
Okay.
So basically, this man just getting this shit energy sick on everything. Everybody hates him. But it's only the people who hear about bad things about him. But in reality, he is more loved than he thinks. And he just basically going up against every odds that's against him.
Against the world.
That's like
Basic.
you.
Me against the world, kill. If it was me against the entire world, I would have lost a long time ago.
That's like 7 billion people, dog. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have just make the jump and be like, yeah, nah, these people not worth fighting for.
For why not with fighting again?
They can make something that's a boss strap. Yeah, Kelly, go ahead.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember how many animes I've watched because I normally just read them instead of watch them. It's very
Favorite
rarely
manga
that I
then?
watch. That's also hard because I forget after I finish. I can list a whole bunch that I love. I love Demon Slayer,
Top 5.
JJK. I'm loving
Yes.
the animation for JJK. I find it
So
very,
good. Oh my god.
yeah, the animation style. I'm absolutely in love with it.
Studio
It has
Mappa
more of
does
like,
amazing work.
yeah, it has like a manga feel. Like, and a lot of animes don't have like a manga. I can't explain it. I just love the animation.
You'll see that
I-
in episode.
I
I
love
need to
Horimiya.
watch.
I've been reading that for years.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so good. I love them. I do. I used to keep on top of One Piece years ago, but when Cape started, I kind of fell off the wagon, and now I need to restart it.
The whole
beginning?
What? Yeah, I'll read it again. I'll start over.
Kelly.
Yeah. What?
You know that series has like over 1,000 chapters, right?
Yeah, when I was reading it, I had to read 800 chapters to catch up, but it's fine.
Kelly.
Um,
That's
Kelly.
nothing.
You're
No,
an engineer, you don't have free time.
yeah, you are so right. But it's like when I do start it over, I will. When I do get back into it, I will restart it because I have shit memory, absolutely horrible. I
Okay,
can't
me
remember
too,
anything.
but like at this point, I feel like I'm just in it for the long haul.
No, I'll start over. My first manga that I read was Inuyasha, and I do love it up to now. I have never seen or read Naruto.
Wait, have
That's
you
fair.
watched Inuyasha or you read Inuyasha?
I read Inuyasha.
Because I know so many people who like first experience with anime is seeing Inuyasha at like 5 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah.
right? But you
Right,
fucking
yeah,
read it instead.
I read it. Yeah,
Oh,
I have never seen Inuyasha in any capacity.
oh, you haven't?
that was my first
Yeah, I've never seen it.
manga, and then I went on to Fairy Tail, which I absolutely loved because it was so. Honestly, I loved the characters, but it was kind of ridiculous how the fights. They won literally through the power of friendship. Like it was. I
Fairy
didn't
Tail is
necessarily like that part.
Fairy Tail is like literally like the starter. It was literally my starter anime, so I can say
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
It's like the most basic anime, so you can get into it. Like it's like good
yeah,
for people who like are now starting out in like the medium and stuff. But like
definitely.
when you have enough experience with like different types of like anime and manga, you realize that Fairy Tail is just mid at best.
It. No, I still love it. That was after Inuyasha.
No,
That
I
was what I
have, like-
read.
Yeah, it has a special place in my heart because of like
Sure,
if it wasn't for Fairy Tail, I probably wouldn't be as into anime as I am now. But at the same time, like
definitely.
at the same time, it just doesn't hold up when compared to other things.
Yeah, okay, understandable. I agree
Awesome.
completely,
Cool.
but I do love it because
Mhm.
yeah, it was my second anime, and the characters were amazing, but the fights were unbelievable. I mean, yes, it's a manga, sure, not supposed to be believable, but the power of friendship thing can only go so far. So I did
Yeah.
really like that part.
I read it to the end. The final arc is a mess.
Yeah. Oh, Bleach, I found the manga was pretty good. Coming down to the end though,
Mhm.
I didn't really like the end. Definitely didn't like the ending. I was
Bleach
a
wasn't
very
that
hard
good for its
Ichiruki
storytelling.
shipper. What?
Bleach wasn't really that good for its storytelling. Also, Ichihime for life. Fuck you.
No! How dare you!
Okay,
No!
Orihime is adorable. Ichigo and Rukia didn't really have any
You!
real chemistry, to be honest. Let's be
You
real.
know what? We'll get into this after. I read a lot of fluffy ones, but I do like my action, which is like the Demon Slayer, the
Yes.
One Piece, the
I say to watch
BTA,
Demon Slayer.
the you should. It's so good. The
It's really
manga was wow.
I love the manga.
It was
Actually,
I don't want to spoil for you, but I want to say like the manga was very believable coming down to the end, but like
Kelly, we're
it
not
seemed
gonna talk
kind of
about it.
realistic. That's all I want to say. It's like
Yeah.
realistic
you know
in
what's
terms
funny?
of situations.
You know what's a funny, really funny thing is that I get one of my coworkers to watch Demon Slayer because she had a Nezuko pin on her apron.
But she didn't know where it was from.
She didn't know what Demon Slayer was.
Oh.
Oh, what? Anyway, yeah, I have a whole bunch of likes, dislikes. No, not really dislikes. I just generally like a lot of them. I just can't remember them all. But I read more than I watch.
Okay. Cool. I'll just go
Okay,
through.
I need to duck out there. I'm gonna go. Goodbye, people.
Bye, Kelly.
Okay, that's fun. Good night. Good
Lachlan,
night.
I will get into that Orihime with
We
you
don't need to
another
have that
time.
discussion
Because
I'm
you
right.
know what? Screw you. Bye.
Kelly, which one's
Bye.
canon?
Good night. Good night.
Bye.
We'll see.
Anime.
Yeah, I'll go through my top 4 because I feel like the 5th one, Kiel will probably want to talk about, so I'll leave that for him.
Yeah.
Number 1, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Joe.
When? Alright, it's my absolute favorite. I love it. I've watched and read up to, I think, caught up with Part 8. But I love it so much, Part 7 is my favorite. And it's just such goofy fun. It's just so outlandish. It
Part 7 is,
delivers. What's up?
Stone Ocean? Stone Ocean or...
No, Part 7 is Steel Ball Run with Johnny Joestar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just delivers on being a bizarre adventure. And you can't
So bizarre.
encapsulate it all in
How
like this one thing.
bizarre.
Yeah. You can't really
And have
encapsulate what
any
the show is talking about because, it's different every time. And there's
Yeah.
some parts of it that, anybody could latch on to. Right?
Yeah.
People probably
And
not gonna like all of it, but it's probably just like one specific thing that people can find to like about it.
The one thing I like about it too is that you could read any part at any point in time. It does not have to be in chronological order.
Yeah, you don't have to read them in order. Like, you could skip one, you could just, like, not give a fuck about that because, each part starts with the assumption that you have never fucking read any of this before.
Yeah.
And, well, Part 5 recently was animated, like, last 2 years ago or something. It is great. It's so much fun. Just the one scene where they decide to kick the shit out of a guy for no fucking reason, other than they just want to kick the shit out of the guy. No, not that.
Oh no.
Just have you watched it?
I haven't got to part 5 yet. I just know about the 7 page
Okay.
window.
There's just one scene where a guy accidentally like spills a glass of wine on Narancho or something, or like bumps into him or whatever it was, and there's like, oh, this guy's a stand user, and then instead of bringing out their stands, they physically kick the shit out of him, and it's the funniest fucking thing.
Oh yeah, I see that view. Oh.
Yeah. And then number 2 is Monogatari. Yeah, we talking about meet in the chat. I'm just gonna type them in the chat. And then after that, alright. Meet.
And you summon them.
Yeah. Let me just finish all saying and we'll go on to you, but yeah.
Yeah, do editing.
Monogatari series, I think, is very heartwarming, fun romance, and I really usually don't like romance, but Kitagi and Araragi won me over. Steins Gate is like, okay, I'm a big slut for like time travel bullshit. Like, if that's like a staple in any story, I just immediately be fucking into it, because I just think the aesthetics of time travel are just fucking cool. And Steins Gate, has a lot of that bullshit, a lot of those wonky, you have to do this with time travel to make sure that this doesn't happen, but oh no, that introduces the chance of this happening, so on and so forth. And it's very unnerving thriller. And then, actually, I'll leave that one for Meat too, because I think he might talk about it himself. Meat, go ahead.
I don't really have anything to add on Steins Gate because
No, I mean, your favorite anime. Your favorite anime, just go ahead.
My favorite anime is Mob Psycho 100.
That was not the one I thought you were going to talk about.
It is
100.
a fantastic series that tackles the characters within it and the interactions in a fantastic way. Like, has great themes, great characters, great moments. The animation is creative and expressive all the way throughout, and they use all kinds of different mediums, and it's a fantastic piece of media in general.
Yeah. You gonna talk about any more?
Nah, that's it, you know.
Okay. Nothing like related to a bunch of giant robots fighting.
Doesn't bring anything to mind, especially not to do with angels.
Lots of Oedipus complexes.
Nah, doesn't sound familiar to me.
Alright, Lachlan, go ahead.
So yeah, I think like my favorites usually what I look for the most are like
Evangelion.
I haven't seen
Hey.
Evangelion.
Thank you, Kale. Thank you.
You can hold that one in, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually look for like good characters and like also good world building, which I find anime has a lot of great examples of. Personally, big fan of Shonen Jump for that. Two specific favorites are probably One Piece and Hunter x Hunter, just because I feel like they're both amazing at both of those things, but in very different ways. Where One Piece is all about having it in excess and just building a gigantic world that just has so many moving parts that all just work together. Whereas Hunter x Hunter is like a much smaller world to the point where the author just doesn't have time to write it all. Yeah. But it's just like there's a lot less to the world as opposed to something like One Piece where there's a lot less characters
Bless
to
you.
focus on. The power systems are a lot less like all over the place, but at the same time, everything is so well defined and so like strictly like ruled out that you always know exactly what's going on in any given scenario. A few other favorites, like I said, a lot of Shonen Jump stuff. So like a lot of stuff that Callie mentioned, Demon Slayer. I've been really enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen. Other things. I like Attack on Titan now. Did not like Attack on Titan at first, but now I'm up to date with Attack on Titan. I can understand why everyone loves Attack on Titan as much as they do. I don't know. I'm just going through my anime list right now. So just some other ones.
Yeah, I realize.
Yeah. Haikyuu, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gurren Lagann, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, One Punch Man. I need to catch up with
the
Mob
full
Psycho.
gauntlet. The full gauntlet.
Yeah, I need to finish Mob Psycho because I got like halfway through Mob Psycho and stopped because that's what I do with every show I watch.
Mob Psycho fucking rules.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
amazing. I
fantastic.
just never finished it. And then
So
also
good.
because Kelly decided to talk about manga for a bit, like there are like a few manga that I have like gone on to read. I've been reading a lot more in the past year or so. But like a few that I want to shout is like this one called Origin, which is really good because it's about like it's a sci-fi manga about like robots and stuff. But you can tell how much care has gone into like telling like properly like setting everything up, because when you have like a sci-fi story, it's really easy for the author to just be like, and then this crazy shit happened that I just made up, even though it's like not found in real world science. But like every aspect of Origin, down to the orgasms that make people ascend to become gods, I feel like
What?
every part of it is so well defined.
Orgasms.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you,
there's
Kale.
people that reach godhood by orgasms. But yet it's still done, like it's all done in a way where you can read it and be like, yeah, this makes perfect sense within the context of the story. And I just think that's really cool. Chainsaw Man, have to shout that out because that is batshit insane and I loved every bit of it. And also Slam Dunk, because Slam Dunk has been one of my greatest creative inspirations since I read it. It's probably the fastest I've ever read a manga series because with manga, I always start it and then get very distracted really easily. But with Slam Dunk, I was completely dedicated to reading it for like 2 weeks, even though I had a lot of work to do at the time. It basically kept me sane through those 2 weeks. It's just a very simple story about like a boy who gets into basketball for all the wrong reasons, but then over time starts to like gain a real passion for it, and then by the end is like just obsessed with it. And I love the progression of the character because it basically takes a character that is by no means likable in any way and makes him into a likable character just by the virtue of the fact that he falls in love with the sport, and I really like it. Also, I did it because I wanted to get into basketball, and it did teach me a lot about the sport, even though I can't tell you anything about it right now. That's fine.
Nice.
Oh,
You're really learning,
yeah.
but
Yeah. The point is, it gave me an interest. Also, in the same way, I have to shout out Haikyuu because Haikyuu is the one series that made me like that did the impossible to actually make me give a shit about sports in general. So that's fun. And yeah, also Monster number 8. It's really good. You can read the entire thing for free on Manga Plus. Go do it.
You get paid to see
That man
that?
was popping off, bro.
No, but it's like good. Also, Sakamoto Days is also really good, but you
Wrap
cannot
it up,
be
Lachlan.
tired.
That boy was popping off,
Wait,
bro.
Sakamoto, the guy with the thing?
That's a different
No,
thing.
that's Sakamoto Days is the new one,
That's
which is
Sakamoto
basically
Deska,
about, like,
which you should watch.
Yeah, that's
because it
fucking
is
great.
hilarious.
That's just fucking great. I love it.
Yeah, Sakamoto Days is a new one. It's basically just about like this guy who was a hitman who basically retires to start a life in a convenience store, but then because he was like formerly one of the world's greatest hitmen, he has to like balance trying to like raise his family and stuff with also like fending off enemies. And it's hilarious, but also like, yeah.
Yo,
But
that
also,
reminds
yeah.
me.
Nice.
That reminds me of Way of the House Husband,
Oh
which
yeah,
has a similar premise.
That just sounded like a mix of House Husband and Spy Family.
honestly, it kind of is in a way, but like I don't think it's as ridiculous as like House Husband because I feel like from what I haven't read or watched House Husband yet because I'm probably just gonna wait until the anime comes out. But like,
It's really good.
yeah, I've heard nothing but good about it.
It's
But I feel
so
like House
nice.
Husband is like ridiculous for just the sake of being ridiculous, where it's like grounded in reality but still ridiculous. Sakamoto Days is ridiculous, but it's ridiculous in like shonen bullshit ways. So it's like you do still have like people with like weird powers doing weird supernatural shit. There's like a guy that can read minds and stuff. It's just ridiculous in the fact that it's overly exaggerated in the way that you will see a lot of like shonen manga be overly exaggerated, but it's just so entertaining.
Mhm. To sell Way of the House Husband, because that's one of my favorite like comedy series just ever. Like the reason it works so well is because, well, for anybody who doesn't know what Way of the House Husband is, it's about a like legendary yakuza who just kind of like disappeared from the crime scene. Not a crime scene as in like a crime scene. I mean like the scene of crime. I don't know why I said crime scene. He disappeared from like life of crime because he just like got married and settled down to this like the sweetest woman in the world. Like she's
that's
so
what
nice.
yeah.
And it's just him like adapting to that life. Well, I guess he's not really adapting. He's very, very good at being a house husband. But like him and all the other like criminal elements and stuff, they play everything so straight. Like they're so serious about all of the ridiculous shit that they do that it is like it has to be hilarious.
Yeah.
Like they'll be doing something that like completely defies common sense because it just makes perfect sense in their mind given their background, and they'll be 100% sincere about it, and that makes it so good. It always lands. The series is fantastic, and the art is like surprisingly top notch too.
Mm-hmm.
But one manga recommendation I would give, well, two actually, because fuck, is Delicious in Dungeon. Read Delicious in Dungeon. It is hilarious and very heartfelt.
You talk
and
about that
has
one
a lot
before
of
on the
interesting
podcast.
ideas. Yes, and I'm telling everybody to read it. So in case you haven't started reading it, read that shit. It's
You're
great.
checking up on them.
And then to your eternity, read that too. Just read it. Just
No,
do it.
it's so
the anime adaptation, like,
boring.
Just do yourself the favor of reading it.
Alright.
KL stopped
Boring.
reading to your eternity because he doesn't know what build up is. And
Nah,
yeah,
wait like
I don't
500
watch-
chapters.
I don't
I
think he.
read the first few chapters, but I stopped
it was
because of the anime coming.
Alright, Kill, let me hear from you.
Yeah, I mean, obvious answer for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, right?
Yeah,
But-
yeah, I got it right that time.
Yeah, because it's a really great anime, a manga. It's so good, like, yeah, you know. But also at the same time, I've
Yeah.
been getting so much into One Piece lately.
Yeah.
The whole One Piece lore and the way how the characters are designed and the whole idea of the devil fruit. I think I really like it. And it's not just about how like the power design and all that. It's also about the world building. Because they have a lot of different they have like different hierarchies of people. Of like sex. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say now. It's like so much.
The world building in that series is very good, yeah.
Because they have like the whale government and they have the pirates and they have admirals, and it's a lot going on. but it really is amazing. I just start getting into it, but I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna watch videos on it.
If you're the same person that always comes to me and talks shit about One Piece.
Yeah, because it's ugly.
Oh god.
Get
Okay,
out of this guy.
Have y'all seen Usopp? That boy.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
okay.
start.
But the art is really well done. It's just that some characters are designed in ways that are not traditionally attractive.
Yeah.
It has a
There's
good
something
sound
like-
design too. It's like it's not as good as JoJo's sound design in my opinion, but
JoJo has good sound design.
Because Jojo's
yeah,
Do I be popping up in
Yes.
that JoJo sound design? Holy shit.
yeah. Have you ever heard the hand?
Wow.
They just like put whatever sound they want to put in there. They just be doing anything in JoJo.
No, like the fucking Zawar, those sound effects is like iconic.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's have
so-
like iconic sound effects, but I don't know if this I would say the sound design in general.
Let me find out right now. We streaming for next like fucking 4 hours. You can watch the entirety of that.
Bro.
Alright.
In this
And the
man.
same design company did
I don't
Fire Force
fucking
design.
know. I don't be
Yeah,
following
Fire
them.
Force is good.
You, Ali, why you had to make it known that you don't know, bro?
Yeah.
Hmm?
But anything else here? Alright.
Um,
Closing
anyone
remarks.
No,
Jarool, go ahead. Closing remarks.
I want
When
to
it comes around, what?
Kelly, go
Let me
ahead.
close it.
Kelly left.
With Kel done?
yeah.
Hold on, wait. Can I just say one thing about One Piece?
Closing
'Cause
remarks,
was
go.
talking about it. My closing remark is the thing that is remarkable about One Piece is that it's such a long story that instead of losing steam over time, gains steam, and that in and of
Yeah.
itself is like amazingly impressive for a series. And that's my closing remark.
It's just
My-
so
Lachlan, go ahead.
My closing remark is I know you skipped one because you kind of catch me off guard. I didn't know we were supposed to do this whole closing remarks thing. Closing remarks, anime wise, Alpha Fox and Co. I recommend you watch it. Also, there is a season 2 of Kobayashi.
Oh, right.
Dragon Maid.
That's coming out soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
watch
yeah.
that together.
Yeah. I'll watch it for sure.
don't watch it together.
Lachlan,
She mean to watch it.
Close
Lachlan, go ahead.
One Piece literally changed the way I look at shonen anime, especially because it's just such a good natural progression of story where
Yeah,
it's
go
so
ahead.
easy for a lot of shows to continue for such a long
Yeah, I
time.
really like this podcast. I'm glad Kelly was on it. I'm glad Jarool was on it. Y'all are my friends.
yeah, man.
But shut up.
Shut up, bye.
Oh, oh gosh!
I'm trying to get out to your body.
I had to listen to my boss being like, "Hey, you had to do this work for your coworkers because they can't do it, but they literally can't do it just to be on this podcast."
But your boss is a panty man. Put him on the phone.
Hello?
I'll just say, alright, this week's thumbnail is because it's Yabber Jeep. Next week, I do not know who's doing it.
I could do it.
You again? No, you do.
We go collab. Don't worry about it. We go try it.
Yeah.
We can figure it out. And yeah, I'll just say thank you
We'll
everybody for
talk
coming
to your
out.
people, bro.
See you all next week. This has been BTA Podcast episode number 27. For everybody here, good night.
Good night, I can't skip it.
Yeah.
Gonna
Oh. And cut.